Okay. I'm eating a Nutri-Grain bar. Kill me. I said in a previous video that I was going to do a dissertation on Robby Starbuck. Today I wanted to talk about something very specific that Dave Rubin tweeted. And I'm just gonna show you, they kind of ran into each other on Twitter, I guess. So I'm gonna look for what I was looking for with Dave Rubin, but I want to talk about this first. I'm letting you know. So this is not like the roast of Dave Rubin, because I'm not doing the whole dissertation going through his whole, I'm going over something specific. But at the same time, I gotta see what this is about, because I know you're not getting retweeted by I know Dave Rubin is not retweeting the con artist known as Robby Starbuck.
To explain to these companies everything. Imagine the countless number of individuals.
Okay, he retweeted this. Cumulus carries down to stations. He just gave them ultimatum on their vax mandate. You can have me or the mandate, but you can't have both of us.
Countless number of individuals trying to explain to these companies ever thought of that? The countless numbers of moms and dads who are sitting at some kitchen table explaining to their kids how they may have to move out, how daddy doesn't have a job, because a bunch of people in a C-suite thought it'd be a good idea to sit around and play pretend Dr. Fauci for a moment.
And follow me here, just get the shot. It is amazing to me that I live in a capitalist country and people are like, I have to get a shot to keep my job because you don't want me to die while I'm at your job. I will turn down the money, sir, and I will be poor just to stick it to the libs. And if I happen to catch COVID at any single point in my life, perhaps I will then seek medical treatment from the same people who are offering said shot. I will then be saved from dying by being on a ventilator and receiving antibodies and more vitamins and such medicine that could possibly save my life. And then I will leave the hospital after probably having spread it for a couple of days before I found out I had symptoms. And then I will go back to saying that the vaccine is bad, even though I almost died from COVID. You see how a leftist can pull off a fucking hypothetical situation too? Except, wait a minute, that's not hypothetical. That's happened so many times before.
And mandate people jam something
that's happening now
in their bodies that they don't want to take.
But for what reason? It's like, you know that there was this response when the Spanish flu was rolling around. You know that there was this response to smallpox, and yet you repeat the same things as if I can't just Google the script of what you're saying. And you make more money than...
You ever put yourself in that role? You ever put yourself at that kitchen table with mom and dad telling their kids that?
Yes, which is why I would echo, I'm just going to go get the shot.
Imagine how the kids respond, that fear they got to live with. You know, I grew up without a lot of money. My mom used to make bologna sandwiches for dinner. And when the bologna was no good, you'd cook it and you'd make it good right quick, right? I'm not leaving any of those guys behind. You can have me, or you can have the mandate. But you can't have both of them.
Yes, you can. Because we all have a duty to make a stand for freedom now. Please, on God, call me when the police get new uniforms, stop arresting black people and minorities for bullshit, and strictly go after people who are unvaccinated. Please tell me when the police en masse arrest everyone who's not getting vaccinated, and you're not just having a job make a decision for you. Bro, you signed a contract to work with them. You should read that contract. Because in that contract, that should exist. You breaking your contract. I was gonna fire you anyway if you broke your contract. So these two things just lined up. The people who got vaccinated still working there. They not dying. All right, go ahead, lose the money. I please give it to somebody with at least a molecule of sense. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's right there. Just do that for me, and we gonna be all right.